For some reason, I was forgetting one of the other Draguza fights. But every time he shows up, it's a huge climax in the story for Dark. And Draguza serves as a sort of... there's a phrase I'm looking for. A shadow archetype. He's a shadow archetype to Dark. He is what... He is Dark turned more villainous, basically. Because they both want power. But their reasons for it are very different. And they're like... Well, I suppose you could say that Draguza is represents the dark side of Dark. What Dark could become if he wasn't a hero. I suppose, like, if he hadn't... Well, if he hadn't met Lilia, or... broken it, or, there's some other, like, really significant developments for him. I mean, meeting Lilia, the stuff with Delma and Volk, like, clearly he builds a very healthy relationship with them.
Draguza?
Dark.
Oh, Dark.
And I suppose meeting Karg as well kind of proved to be good for his character development.
So that's your favorite boss in general?
In general.
What was your favorite battle with them?
That's... well, the only ones I really remember all that clearly were battles 3 and 4.
3 was the one at the Louise Tower, and then the next one was Demon Draguza.
Yeah. I mean, there was the one in the arena, which was pretty cool. That was just a straight up... There was no terrain advantage, no special setup. It was just you versus him and a few of his minions. And that was really cool. And
yeah,
that was the first fight, wasn't it?
Yes. Second fight was a Killer Point.
Yeah, I don't actually remember that one.
Before getting on the Magus and Mafia gets killed?
Oh, okay. I barely remember. Yeah, okay.
Now, if you had to split it up, what would be your favorite? Draguza's your overall favorite. So if you had to split it up, what would be your favorite for Karg?
Karg? I don't know. I don't remember Karg having that many, like, really significantly awesome fights.
If it helps, my favorite was the giant Lakelta.
I mean, the Lakelta trio was pretty cool, I suppose. Because it's your first time teaming up with Tajana.
Why is this place always so dirty? Anyone would think an army had been through here. Oh, I forgot. It has.
Okay, I guess we go up here. Right. I keep forgetting they switched the bloody breath attack and charge buttons. And there, I think that's our last life gem. So we're up to 98 now.
So you can't really think of one for Karg?
It's tough.
One more. Which way did you come from?
The green vents. I don't know.
Well, I suppose there's Darkham.
Darkham is a pretty awesome boss.
I don't know. That's one thing. That's one thing.
Darkham also, I think, represents the shadow archetype for Karg. He's just not as fought nearly as often.
That's one thing I noticed about the game is that on a lot of message boards that I see, and from like personal experience, Dark's chapters seem more interesting.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily, but I have noticed it's a bit of a trend when it comes to fantasy media especially, is that the human stories, if there's like a human story and then a non-human story, the non-human story tends to be much more interesting. I think you gotta head back up. That's good. I just dropped down. Here's the map. But the non-human story tend to be more interesting to people. Probably because, well, we're humans. We kind of already know a lot about what it is to be human, blah blah blah. it tends to be a little more generic, I suppose, or it feels more generic. Because there's less of a change. And I suppose, like, through Inhuman characters, we can really kind of explore our humanity a bit better. Which sounds really philosophical, but it comes down to, like, it's a better reflection. It's a better lens through which to view ourselves, I suppose. I guess Darkham works for my favorite card boss, but I think my favorite Draguza fight has to be number 4. Because that's the real climax of everything with Draguza.
And if you do it right, you can get 2 level ups.
Well, yes. There's that, and the fact that he's like, it's kind of it's the climax of that storyline between him and Dark.
Do you remember our battle? Do you remember how our battle ended? In the Let's Play.
I actually don't.
Everyone died but Camellia.
Oh, right, yeah.
And she's supposedly the squishy one.
Well, that one is a really tough fight, too.
Okay, now, as frustrating as it was, favorite boss in Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King, and why?
Oh, here's the map for you. Did we get this one here in the corner?
My small check.
Yeah. I think we did. Oops.
This one.
I don't know. Dragon Quest VIII was. I mean, it had some really cool bosses in theory. I just wasn't a fan of the mechanical execution because I just didn't particularly like the mechanics of the game. There's some different bosses.
Marcello?
I mean, Marcello was pretty cool. I also enjoyed, actually the Dual Magus fights when they popped up were pretty cool. Very climactic. If I remember right, they had their own unique boss music. Oh no, I think what's his name? Dreadbeard, the ghost pirate.
Captain Crow.
Captain Crow, yeah. Dreadbeard, what am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Golden Sun because there's a bonus boss called Deadbeard. Anyway, Captain Crow was pretty cool because he was designed in a way that no other boss was. So it was a refreshing change of pace from the rest of the game. You know, somebody who went in full, like, who used the tension mechanic. You only got that in a few, like, random enemies, otherwise. So it was really cool to see people doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got the light gem here.
That would be the egg, which we got.
Yeah, and then the light gem was up top in this room.
Forget that.
Because it was up there when we lit the furnace.
I just want to make sure.
We definitely went and got this one. Yeah, so we got that one.
That's where it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we need to head up to the northwest corner. We must have missed a joke there. Anyway,
And then the thing about it.
what's up?
His usual pattern was psych up to 100 and then attack. But then you also had instances where he didn't completely do that.
Right, where he would mix up his tactics. Yeah, Captain Crow, I think, was one more. Yeah, he was super cool. And it kind of makes me sad that such a mechanic, like such a refreshing change from the boss wasn't strictly plot related or plot necessary.
It was. We had to get the map to get the.
Well, yeah, but there wasn't much build up to it. You know, it was just, oh hey, ghost pirate. Okay.
Well, none of the bosses really had much build up, except for Dolmagos.
Well, Marcello had a lot of build up.
Okay, yeah, Marcello, but like.
And what's his name? The octopus thing that you fight early on. It's like right before you recruit Jessica.
Calamari.
Calamari, yeah. He had a bit of build up too, because they talk in the ports a lot about like how there's this big monster keeping everybody from setting sail, and they specifically make a big deal out of it before you actually set sail.
Let's see, Geyser. That's the first one.
Yeah. I mean, for the first boss, you don't need a whole hell of a lot of build up, but.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Let's see, Geyser. First one, Calamari. What was next? Boss? No. Tortured Soul.
Tortured Soul. Oh, was that the one at the top of the tower?
No, that was shortly in the Ruined Abbey.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of cool, I guess. I mean, early game bosses typically don't impress all that much because they're just kind of warming up.
And then our last easy boss before the ice wave started, I think the trap box. I think that was the last.
Oh, right, the Swordsman's Labyrinth. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's... Yeah, I'm gonna stand by Captain Crow. He was probably the coolest fight. Just because he's such a shift. Talk to the guy. Maybe he has a hint or something.
I hate the way the master treats us.
Well, that was spectacularly unhelpful. Yeah, we definitely got this one here. Or this. Because it was the one... Yeah, up there. Did miss the gem in here.
Oh wait, this is where one of the.
Right, was it down below? Or, oh no, I bet it was up above. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where these led to.
Yeah, if we head up here and then turn around. Can you change the camera angle here at all?
Nope.
I think you gotta. Yeah, see that platform there? And on that. Yeah, there it is. That's what I thought. Okay.
Well, at least it wasn't as frustrating as a dark mine.
Yeah. And then it turned out to be like right there. boss times.
Now, how far did you get at level 7?
I actually never even finished the first disc when I played through personally.
I remember you fighting Demon's Gate.
Yeah, I got out of the temple, and that was about where I stopped. I don't remember exactly why.
Where's the boss?
So he's... yeah, that door. You're one, the one you're facing. Thought I got the Porky Pig out of my system. Apparently I didn't. Yeah, that'll be the one. Okay, so since you've asked, what are your favorite bosses in Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirits?
Giant Lacalta. Well, all I know is I like to sit there and let the big guy swing at me.
Because they have terrible accuracy.
I don't know. It's a weird thing I have. Like, I enjoy watching my characters get hurt. I don't know. I know. I'm weird.
It's just a teeny bit sadistic. I mean, there's not exactly anything wrong with that necessarily. Okay. Yeah, this looks important.
Professor, I finally found you. What were you thinking going after Red?
I don't
Went after
know.
Red? What?
I thought I could stop him after you had weakened him. But as soon as I got here, I was captured, locked in this lab. Red's forcing me to work on his new improved army.
Ah, the Mechanorks.
Better armor, extra brain capacity, that sort of thing. Oh, Spyro. I seem to have made things...
So, Red is Robotnik.
Hey, don't worry. I'll have you out of here as soon as I can.
How cozy. So, Spyro, have you returned to fight me again? And do you think I will allow you to win this time?
Yeah, whatever. You're not so much of a challenge. I'm sure I can do it again.
I mean, really, he wasn't that bad.
Naive Spyro. You obviously don't know that I always get my way.
Clearly. Despite the fact that we completely kicked your ass last time. He's a Robo-Dragon. He's a Robo-Dragon! Oh my god, that's actually, like, awesome.
Leave it to me, Spyro. I've got him.
Okay, this might actually be super cool. Wait, did the professor just push that button? Oh, you idiot. So he's a red machine dragon. The red ones go faster. Well, okay then. Alright, eye lasers, stomping the ground, shooting mines. Ow. Professor, why did you turn him back? Okay. Well, I was all psyched for a really awesome fight, and this just seems to have kind of been I don't know. In my head, I'm just mentally comparing this to the Ripto fight from the end of Spyro 2, and I'm just like, Ripto did it better. Also, the animation on those rockets looks terrible. That's not the direction they should be flying at all. They should not be going straight up when they're angled directly at Red's face. They should be going straight to his face. Okay, that was kind of a cool attack, I guess. Oh, I see. They're integrating all of the breath weapon abilities. Meanwhile, he's just standing there, staring off into space. I wonder if I remember to take that turkey out of the oven earlier. Ow, wow, those things are annoying and painful. Really? Have to start the whole damn fight over? Electricity phase.